Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jessica, this is
Shaun Hover.
and he is a dad, a great one.
Of 3 children.
All of my children.
They all came right out of here.
He's here to tell you, dads to be, a lot of stuff about pregnancy. He's just gonna go through like the stuff. A lot of dads don't know stuff and they don't know what to search for, like on the internet. They don't even know what questions to ask.
I've never searched for anything, and that's why I didn't know anything. And I've been educated mostly by this person right here. So let's start getting into everything you need to know about pregnancy and how to support the mother of your child. A pregnancy is 40 weeks long. You gotta know that. There's 3 trimesters. You don't want to feel dumb when someone uses the word trimester and you don't know what they're talking about. You gotta pretend you know what they're talking about. Each one is like 12 weeks. What you need to know about the first trimester, it's the worst trimester. She's gonna feel sick. She might be throwing up, morning sickness. She might be throwing up at night. She'll be tired, moody, emotional. Are you offended by this?
No, it's real.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
And the worst part is, you don't look pregnant. She doesn't look like she's pregnant, so then everyone just expects her to act like a normal functioning person. You know, like once you're huge, then people are like, you know, they're real, they
like,
treat you.
sit down.
Yeah, they treat you like a pregnant person. But when you're in your first trimester, you get treated like a regular person and you feel the worst. Within that first trimester is when you're at the highest risk for miscarriage. And so a lot of times people won't announce that they're pregnant until after that first trimester is over. Second trimester is probably the best, right?
I think so. For us, it was.
You're starting to get the bump, it's exciting, people are seeing their friends and family, you announce it, people are yelling and screaming, they're so happy.
Her sex drive is pretty good.
Sex drive is working, functioning, flowing. You definitely like that. So in that second trimester is when like the real good cravings are gonna kick in. Now, an exciting part, every mom is different. They all have their own set of cravings that they get. Each pregnancy is different because you've had 3, with all 3, you've had a different set of cravings with each one. And for me, it was my favorite when Jess was just obsessed with pizza and burgers and like steak, taco, like everything that I want to eat, that's what she wanted to eat. And ordinarily, we don't really see eye to eye on like what we're looking for dinner. But when she's in her second trimester, we're just having the time of our lives when it comes to eating. Also in the second trimester, you're gonna be getting a lot of tests and stuff.
I think maybe the only one they should know really about, which we had no idea about, was the glucose test, because the mom might feel really like garbage that day.
A glucose test. They make mom drink some disgusting like thick bev of just high sugar, and then they have to monitor her for an hour and take these little tests. If she gets sick and throws it up, which happens all the time, then you have to start over and do it all over again. It's like a cruel fear factor challenge.
If you have an abnormal first one, then you have to do a second one.
Which is a 2-hour one, which is even worse.
Which
than
is
you,
the one that I almost
you,
passed out. So they had me laying in the hospital bed for all those hours. Yeah.
So watch out for some nice tests coming up.
So we're telling you that because you might want to take extra care of her around that time.
You may want to buy her extra hamburgers and flowers.
Cool.
The third trimester is it's great except for the fact that you're uncomfortable because you're huge. Is that right? She's gonna need some help with her size. You're as big as a house, and actually you are a house. Yeah, you are. Thank you.
Like, that's so
wow.
cute.
Okay. Yeah. So if you see what happens when you say that to the mother of your child. See if she thinks that that's sweet or not.
No, but that's right. There's a little baby, and you see it moving. It's so cute.
Little baby. So third trimester is when you start you're like, get this baby out of me. Other than being huge, is there anything more to say about that?
Acid reflux and don't sleep as well.
Moms?
And, moms. And I have other things too, but the fatigue is really annoying. I remember crying to you about that, being like, the baby's not even here yet. I should be able to sleep, and you just can't sleep even when you try.
So just know, all of these trimesters, all of this stuff, being pregnant, it's crazy. So you as the dad, you get, the great thing is you don't have to experience any of that. The other great thing is you get to be next to and cheer on and support and champion and eat burgers with the one who is going through all that stuff. We will now move into things that you can't eat as a pregnant woman. Raw fish. We kind of trick, we would if you go to sushi, then you get like the one without
cooked sushi, you get like baked
stuff. Lunch meat. So like bologna or like just like turkey or ham or like whatever. Meat.
But pro tip, you can microwave.
If you cook it, microwave
so
it. Sounds microwave
processed meat.
You should just microwave the woman in your life a nice ham and cheese sandwich. Raw eggs, which what pregnant woman is drinking raw eggs anyway?
Cookie dough.
Right? Raw sprouts, unpasteurized milk, cheese, juice, organ meat. This is a problem because I like to put chicken hearts and livers into like spaghetti sauces, into like chili and stuff like that. But when you got the pregnant woman, you gotta skip the chicken hearts and livers because organ meat, I guess, is a no-go. Alcohol, okay, don't drink alcohol. But also, some cultures, Spain for example, you drink wine when you're pregnant.
Some people
But I'm not going to tell you to do that. I'm not going to tell you to drink wine when you're pregnant. I'll be drinking wine. Also, caffeine. Some people don't believe in drinking caffeine while pregnant. We do. And she would drink one nice, solid cup of coffee every single day while pregnant. And our children are nuts.
That's true.
Oh, this is a fun one. The smell sensitivity. This was a little bit of a problem in our marriage because sometimes I create wonderful smells in the house, a potpourri.
They're horrible.
So I usually am producing nice smells, and when she's pregnant, she really.
Yeah, I was really like, I can taste your farts. Stop.
I have never once.
Like I said, I remember I was like, it's like you're pooping in my mouth. That is what I said. That's how it felt.
So if you break wind around your pregnant person, then
they might
feel like you're pooping in their mouth. Okay. You have to bleep out the poop in mouth part. If your doctor sucks, switch to a new one because we had a real piece of work doctor who was not cool. I was like, Jess, you need to go talk to somebody about switching to a new doctor. Every time she spoke to this doctor, he just made her cry. We switched and we got the best doctor on planet Earth and she has birthed all 3 of our children.
But we switched 2 weeks before my due date. And I wouldn't have done it if he wasn't like, hey, this is not cool. What the doctor said to you today, I will not have that guy.
Solid dad move on my part.
It was good,
The labor vocab. Contractions. There's things inside that get real tight. Okay.
And there's 2 kinds. There's like real ones and there's Braxton
Myers-Briggs.
No, close. Braxton Hicks.
Braxton Hicks are fake contractions.
It's like your body preparing, but it's not real contractions, and those start early in pregnancy.
So that's good. So just because she's having contractions, don't freak out. That doesn't mean she's having the baby.
Drink water, have her sit or stand, like change positions, go to the bathroom. Often if they're Braxton Hicks, they'll stop.
The way you know if you need to go to the hospital is if you're having every 5 minutes, 1 minute long for an hour. That's when you need to go to the hospital or to your bedroom or wherever you're birthing that little beautiful cute baby. Oh, well, we already know what a cervix is. It's
down yonder.
Something in there. There's a word called effaced and there's a word called dilated. Effaced is describing how thick your cervix is.
Yeah. So all it's going to be like is this. They're going to say...
So you're 70% effaced.
And you're like, oh wow,
what does that mean? That means your cervix is getting...
thinner and thinner.
Thinner and thinner.
100% is it's like paper thin.
So you are having the baby when you are 100% effaced?
And you
are 10 centimeters dilated.
Yes.
Dilated is the size of the hole where the baby's head is. Hopefully the baby's head is there. That's the size of the hole. So if it's 1 centimeter, a baby's not fitting through there. 2 centimeters, 3 centimeters, and as the contractions go, as the labor process goes, it gets bigger and bigger. Once that thing hits 10, you got a baby ready to come out. Like you always see on TV, it's just like, psh, I think my water broke. That's like the way you know you're supposed to go to the hospital is once the water breaks. Well, your water didn't break until 2 minutes before Eloise came, until like the second before Wilson came. Yeah. So yeah, the water breaking, it may or may not break. But if it does break, go to the hospital immediately. Right?
Immediately. Or call your midwife for whoever your person is.
Call your midwife.
Where do you want the head?
You want the head facing downward because you want the head to exit first. Sometimes they might say the baby's flipped wrong. Baby's facing the wrong way. We want him to flip.
Is that breech?
There's a breech. A breech is happening. The baby is breaching the cervix.
Baby.
A baby, if your baby is breech, you want him to flip around.
Yeah.
So labor, don't freak out because you're a dad and so you're not giving birth to a baby. So you have nothing to freak out about. You take that pregnant person to the hospital, you hold her hand, you cheer her on, you say, you're doing great, even though you don't know what's happening.
Yeah.
You might be freaking out on the inside and you just go, you got this, you're doing great.
What did you do to
I got you food.
No. You did, you got me food. But you didn't want to do that part by yourself.
I was scared to just be in the room alone, her trying to give birth and me being like, I don't know what to do. So we had our friend Gina, who is awesome
like
with
a birth coach.
helping people give birth. And so she was in the room with us, which was awesome because then she was able to have good advice through the process of giving birth. And I was able to simply just be like, what she said. Good job, baby. Here, squeeze me.
And
here,
push my lower back.
grab onto me and just squeeze.
Yeah. And you had my sister, who's amazing at that stuff.
She was there?
She was there.
I mean, she was there. Yes, Meredith. How could I forget you? You were totally there. That was cool. I just remember when like you were there and you were just like saying all this stuff that was memorable. I just totally remember it. So yeah, that was having Meredith was definitely really
highly recommend.
Yeah, really made a lasting impact. That's all for now.
Yeah, leave comments if there's more you want Shaun to teach you about this whole process. You can follow him on Instagram at
Shaun Hover,
at Jess_Hover for me. Don't forget to shop our small business,
verygoodmothersclub.com.
If you need more support in your parenting journey,
which you do,
Facebook.com, we have a group called Jess Hover and Friends. That community.
You're gonna change that to
we're gonna move
even
it.
better group.
We're gonna move it to a different platform soon. But for now, we've got a bunch of people there that are awesome, and we're really excited. So.
Congratulations.
To who? Oh, them for having a baby?
Yeah.
Oh, congratulations. Thanks for being here. We'll see you soon.
We love you.
We love you. Bye.
We love you so much.
We just can't stop talking about how much we love you.
We really love you.
We're obsessed.
We're obsessed with you.
We're obsessed with you.
You're all we think about.
You're an amazing parent.
You're doing great.
That's actually what I said.
Maybe we should make like a 6.5 hour long YouTube video that like you can just play to a woman while she's like going to bed, and it's just me looking at the camera saying, we love you, you're doing great, it's fine. What? It's fine. No, what? Why are you even thinking about that? That's not yours to carry. You just close your eyes, you just sleep, it's all fine. No, calm down. Hey, don't be so hard on yourself. Just breathe. Relax. Breathe. It's fine. Who cares what they think? You look great. No, don't worry about that. No, you look great. No, that's normal. Totally normal. Nothing weird about that. You're doing amazing. No one's ever done it this good. Just chill. Chill. Shh. It's fine. We love you. Shh. You look so good.
You're so pretty.
You're really pretty. Would you watch that for 6.5 hours?
Definitely.
I would.